Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. From the line. Good. He hits the jump shot. Here is Edwards. From downtown. And he gets it to go.
You know his ability.
The free throw. And there's the pick. Now here's Grant. Buries the triple. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Grant. It's good from long range. 11 points. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Jones. There's the block. Back to Grant. A free ball. Good. 14 points. 9 in and 9 out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Grant. That's good. Uncovered. Connects. The jumper drops. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 20.
I can't put it any other way.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Grant. The 3. And again, New York with the triple. And here is Grant. For 3. And again, New York with the triple.
All of those.
Back to Grant. Inside. Towers. And he takes that. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And it falls over the rim and in. Now Grant. 28 points for him. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot at the free throw line. The Timberwolves making a switch. 5 to shoot. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And here is Grant. There's a good screen. The high post shot. And he hits the jump shot.
What a top-notch game he's had.
Hands the 12-footer. 37. The free throw drops for Grant. Good on both. They set the pick. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. From the arc. That's good. And he has 42. Good on the second free throw. For 3. And that one's good.
The screenplay worked ideally there.
Here is Edwards. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff.
Just 5 to shoot.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Here is Edwards.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
To Bridges. Kept alive by New York. Moves back up. Now here's Grant. And good. He nails it. Grant. Five to shoot. On the way. And there's another one for the Knicks. Grant with the ball. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Yeah, man, in.
You know, guys, when you see it come together like that, I mean, that's the offensive set you want to have. Well done.
The NBA officially announced its 2025-26 All-NBA Teams and Season Awards on Monday, headlined by one of the most historic rookie campaigns basketball has ever seen from Kawhi Grant. The All-NBA First Team featured Grant alongside Nikola Jokic, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis and Anthony Edwards. Grant led the league in both scoring and assists, averaging 37.8 points and 7.0 assists while shooting 53% from the field, 42% from three and over 90% from the free throw line. Jokic finished second in scoring while leading the Denver Nuggets to the top seed in the Western Conference. Curry averaged 27 points on near 50-47 shooting splits as the Golden State Warriors secured the fourth seed, while Davis anchored the Washington Wizards to over 50 wins. Edwards rounded out the group after another elite season with Minnesota. The second team included Giannis Antetokounmpo, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Cade Cunningham, Ja Morant and James Harden. Cunningham's breakout year helped Detroit become a top 5 seed in the East, while Morant kept Chicago competitive after the Grant trade. Harden led the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA's best record at 54-28. The third team featured Joel Embiid, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, Luka Doncic and Victor Wembanyama. Leonard led the NBA in steals, while Wembanyama continued establishing himself as one of the league's premier two-way forces. Among the major award winners, Grant won Rookie of the Year and secured his first scoring title. Wembanyama earned Defensive Player of the Year honors. Kenny Atkinson was named Coach of the Year after leading Cleveland to the league's best record, Saddiq Bey won Sixth Man of the Year, and Cunningham was awarded Most Improved Player. The MVP race became one of the most debated in recent memory. Many believed Jokic or Davis would win because of superior team success, with Denver finishing first in the West and Washington surpassing 50 wins. Grant's New York Knicks finished only 13th in the East, but voters focused heavily on the context of his season. Grant personally went 47-35 across Chicago and New York while producing numbers rarely seen in NBA history. Ultimately, voters viewed Grant's season similarly to Russell Westbrook's 2017 MVP campaign, where unprecedented individual production outweighed traditional seeding expectations. The difference was Grant's efficiency and defensive impact. He became only the third player ever to win MVP and Rookie of the Year in the same season, joining Wilt Chamberlain and Wes Unseld. He also became the first player since Nate Archibald in 1973 to lead the league in both scoring and assists. By the end of the season, Grant had delivered what many analysts now consider the greatest individual season in modern NBA history.